Scorpios, welcome back to Born Without Boundaries. This is your week ahead weekly tarot card reading and predictions for September 15th through the 21st. Welcome back, you guys. Welcome back. Or if you're just finding this channel, welcome to Born Without Boundaries. My name is Michelle. Please click subscribe in that red rectangle below and ring that bell so you get notified when I go live, because we have off the hook live events. Check out my dailies, check out my other content. Throughout this video, make sure you look above my head because there'll be this floating little cards that say recommended links. I'm going to try to give you guys more, even if it's from other YouTube creators. Anything that I find during this reading would help out or complements this reading, I'm going to tag it above. So what is going on for you guys? What is going on for you guys? There is a feeling, really, honestly, sincerely, that somebody is trying to put words into your mouth. You have a sincere soul song. You have a sincere, you know who you are. You know what you want. You know what's important and what sounds good to you, but somebody is trying to get you to say or do something that is not authentic to you. This feeling, though, is that it's a person that's been in your life for a very long time. And there's also this sort of more insidious feeling of you are inviting them into your life. They're not vampiric. They're just, it's like they're bright and they're colorful. It's like parrot, right? It's like they don't have an interesting song of their own. And that's why they're so attracted to you, to being around you, to working with you. They're so attracted to you because you have a uniqueness about yourself. You have a uniqueness about your character. The problem is your uniqueness gets sort of smothered in their bright, colorful, bigness, or it almost gets smothered in their ordinariness. And it's smothering, because there's some sort of relationship between the two of you that you care about their opinion. They could be a boss, they could be somebody that you work with, they could be a lover. You care about they're just not right for you. Oh my God, can I fucking say that out loud? It's like, they're just not right for you. This is not somebody, it's not that they're mean. It's not that they're bad. It's that they're just not right for you. It's like they probably want a cracker. They let other people put words into their mouth. And maybe that seemed fun for you at first. Maybe that was you first interpreted it as flattery. But now what's happening is you're starting to realize it wasn't so much flattery as it was dependency, because they don't have any fucking interesting thoughts to think of their own. They have to constantly parrot you in order to sort of have anything interesting in their mouth at all. And they hover over you. There's this sense of them hovering over you, not like not like they're swooping down to eat you alive. That's not what's happening. But they just fucking need to be in your life so badly. They just fucking need to be in your life so badly. And they are so excited about being around you, and they're loyal. This person doesn't have all bad qualities. It's like they're loyal. They are loyal, but they're not, God, they're just not fucking exciting you anymore. It was better with this person in the beginning. It seemed like it was going to be more, like you had more in common than you actually do. It's like these two birds, yeah, they're both birds. Great. They're both birds. Everything after that, it's nothing. There was surface familiarity. That's surface commonality. But there's nothing else. And the more they stay in your life, the more that they stay in your world, the more their insistence on glomming onto you is after actually suffocating everything that you really need to be, because it's almost like they don't feel they're limiting you. Maybe intentionally or unintentionally, they're limiting you and your abilities and your breath. They're limiting you because they always have to first understand what you're doing. They always have to first sort of teach me, show me. Figure it out your fucking self, or stop making everything all about me. And I know that doesn't sound like something you would normally say. You love when people are making things all about you, but there's such lack of uniqueness and personality to this person that it's not that you hate them. You almost feel, it's almost like you feel obligated to continue to have them in your life because they are a good person and they have been loyal. But do you keep rewarding this person with your undying love? Do you keep rewarding this person with 50 hours a week of your work? Do you keep, like, how much does their loyalty, how much is their loyalty worth? I know that sounds really fucking backstabby, but it's almost just like I think in the nicest way I'm trying to say is you're really realizing that this situation is just not right for you. It's just not who you are. Here you are steeped in passion and a spirituality and intuition. You know, here you are rhythmic and sensual. And they are, except for their colored feathers, pretty fucking clunky. And it's not that I can almost feel you feeling bad for feeling this way because they're a good person. And that's what it comes down to is how much do you really want to be the authentic you and be surrounded by people who make you feel good every single day? And like surrounded by people that you know are your soul tribe. This person wants so badly to be a part of your soul tribe. They would give anything and do anything for you. And that's great. But they're not you. Like they're just not. And I feel like the more you realize, it's almost like you've had, or this week you'll have just these moments when they catch you being really disappointed in them. It's not even an angry disappointed. It's just it's almost they'll catch you not being interested because you're so interested in something else. And they see the way that your face lights up when you're doing that something else or when you're with other people. And now it's like, okay, well, show me. And they do that in in almost a way where it's a little bit manipulative, not malicious, but manipulative in that they know that you feel, it's like they're playing on your sympathies. Show me. Oh, show me. Oh. Squeezing in there. I can do it too. You don't belong here. You don't belong here. I just, it's getting, let me put it this way. It's getting harder and harder for you to be authentic around this person. Because if you were completely authentic around this person, they would bore the shit out of you and basically get phased out of your world. Yeah. Truth transcends illusion, Scorpio. It's just going to come to the surface. Like this week, it's coming so much to the surface. It's almost like your chest is getting puffed out with holding your breath so long. It's just, you just... It's going to screech out of you. It's going to scream out of you. It's just you are going to burst out of you. You're just different than this person. And what I don't understand from an objective perspective is why it was so important for you to continue to make this relationship work. But what I do understand is that I do understand because there is a part of them that you really do like and you're really protective, and you not only do you not want to be mean, you don't want to hurt their feelings. That's just the truth. Because like I said, the most difficult cage to escape is a gilded one, because it's nice in there. Because they're constantly glutting you with your favorite food, and they're constantly singing, like petting you, and they're constantly like paying attention to you. But this week you are just realizing, I'm still in a fucking cage. And it's a cage that I walk in every day, walking on eggshells every day. I just want to burst forth and just be me totally. But if I were me totally, they would see that I just wasn't interested in them anymore. And you, at this point, you're still like, I just don't want to, I don't want to be this dick. I don't want to be this bitch. I don't want to be, but see, this is what I'm trying to say. And I've noticed this a lot. Scorpio, love yourself better than that. You're not being a dick. You're not being a bitch. That's not what you're being. You're being authentically you. And you've got to fly. You've got to fly in a different way. You can't hang in this spot anymore. Your music, your song, you have voice, it's your lyrical, you're melodic. They're not. Maybe they scream at the television set and like happy, like maybe they're just like scream at the television set with sports or something. But just like, I don't know. Like they're not even being their authentic self. They're just being a parrot to try so bad to fit into your world. And you know it. And you just fucking feel it, man. You feel it. Now, maybe there is a slight percentage of you, as like a 5% of you, like there's a smaller percentage of you that you are trying to be a parrot, just to glom on to stay in somebody else's world. Just to keep them around, because you just don't want to see your life without them. And basically what you're doing is you're wearing a mask. You're trying to pretend to be something to fit into a situation where you don't belong. But I feel like for most of you, it's the opposite way. And you're finding yourself in this situation with this person that you don't want to hurt, but you also don't want to be with. And like I said, it could be a job. You could, day and night, you're making $150,000 a year. You're like, I'm in a good fucking spot. It's like, it's good, but it's not. It's not. Like, why isn't it? Why isn't it good? Because it's not authentically you. And this is the moment of truth, man. Like, this is it. This is, your song is about to burst out of you. Oh, wow. Seahorse, watch and wait. This is that person. There's a person. And I honestly don't think you know this person yet. So I know that many of you think that you do, but I honestly don't think that you do. Could be a Pisces, maybe another water sign. In other words, they're intuitive, maybe not a water sign. They're just intuitively connected with you. Like, they feel the vibrations of your song. You see, I got to show you this. You're up in here looking at them and they're looking at you, and you know that even though you seem like you're from two totally different worlds, you're the same. Because he feels, he absorbs, he understands, he nurtures, he grows things in his own body, and you birth this music, you birth these songs. It's like right now you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, but see, this person over here, they're just chasing you. They're hovering over you. They're chasing you. And outwardly, it looks like the two of you have so much more in common. You're both birds. You can both fly. That must mean that we belong together, right? But this is a feeling. This is an attraction. This is a pull towards somebody who, they just are you. It's like they're another reflection of you. Like if you were a bird flying over a lake, that's what they are. They're looking up. They're looking up as you're looking down. They're like your mirror. They're you. They're you. They're you. You see, Do you see? He has almost wings for the sea. And even though this other person is trying so hard, chasing after you, me, be in your world, your song, your soul is being sung to this other person. And they're needing you. And this other person, it's like, wide-eyed, open, innocent, just knowing that it's right. And wondering, will I meet them? Will they show up? You know, it's almost like in some way they know that you're involved somehow with somebody else. Somebody else that is lovely on so many different. To be honest with you, I feel like a lot of you will continue to try to make it work, and the mask will get thicker and thicker and thicker. But this week, it's all about authenticity. It's going to crack. That mask is going to crack. It's almost like you're going to feel like you're suffocating if it doesn't. And you're just going to have to start putting out your soul song. You're going to feel really happy because it's almost like you're going to get a chance to like take a break from whatever that relationship is. Maybe you're going to go on a business trip, or you're going on vacation, someplace where you can be truly authentically yourself, surrounded by friends, or maybe you're leaving your corporate job for a week and you're going to an art retreat or a yoga retreat, and like, oh, this is who I feel connected to. Not there where I'm so needed and I'm appreciated. I'm not authentically there. I'm not. Ooh, it's really going to take it. Like this is, I keep talking about it, and I talk about it because it's a continued theme. This is honestly, Scorpio, this week is you will feel so rough beneath your feet. That fourth step described in The Alchemist, that fourth step. Because you could stay there where you are with this person and have a very nice life. But I'm talking about this authentic call within inside of yourself to have not a nice life, but a true life. An authentic life. And I will tell you already, in some ways, this situation, this person, they already know it's over. And the reason why they keep rushing at you is because they know that they can play on your sense of loyalty to them. You really don't want to hurt them. And I don't want to see you ending this relationship in a third party situation, or really doing something that you will feel bad about. I don't know, this other person, it's like you've already called to them. You've already called to them. This other life you've already called to, and they hear you because they're water, like they pick up the vibrations. Life is speeding up, and life is a mystery. So that's telling me you're going in a new direction. Like things are actually on the upswing for you. They're working out in a lot of different ways. And even if there's like a lot of frustration and a lot of chaos, there's still also a lot of potential for success, right? So you're just like full on running toward this new way of being, but can you take them with you? Can you take your whole old life with you? No, you can't. I just want to, there's something more that truth transcends illusion. Life is speeding up. Life is a mystery. Watch and wait. Okay. This character, opportunity, is looking, they're all the cards. Let me show you the cards. They're all like bum rushing. Like this character has a still, soft, magnetic pull to them. Right? It's almost like I can't, I don't have the words. Maybe I'm not supposed to say it. Maybe that this is enough. This is the two of you. They're responding to you. Everybody else can go fuck themselves in terms of this person's, like, they're not even like, in other words, all that you are, this fucking entourage that you've created around you, they don't give a fuck. They're responding to your music. They're responding to your heart song. They're responding to your vibration, your authentic self. They have nothing to do with all of this hoopla around you. They noticed you. They probably know you exist because of it. You could be somebody who is very easily recognizable, you know, in terms of your community or whatever. But they are not being called by your hoopla. They're being called by your truth. And you've been calling to them subliminally through the water, through the intuitive subterranean groundwater, through the ether, through the vibrations and intuitions. They're attracted to that. This person, this opportunity. And here you are, just like needing it so badly. This is all physical. It's all physical. This is all real, quote unquote real. But this, not yet. This could just be an idea or something you're trying to manifest. And there's this call for you to wear a mask or see through eyes that aren't your own, or somebody is looking at you from a distance. In other words, you don't understand. Like, you can't really comprehend this connection. You can easily comprehend that, so there's a certain security in it. But there's not fulfillment. This is this week getting true with yourself. Of just kind of almost maybe even breaking down to burst out. And realizing it's almost like, what the fuck am I thinking? What the fuck am I doing? Like, you have that mentality about you this week of just like, what do I want to do? Like, why would I want to do it? It's almost like you feel totally crazy. You're not crazy. And hopefully this week, a message will come through from this, just somehow. You know, I usually don't pull this angel card, but let me just see if it makes sense. I want to see what pops out, because what I don't want to see happen is you get really guarded and really thick-skinned and become more and more and more what you think you need to be instead of who you really are. Oh, when a feather floats down from above, an angel is showering you with love. That's not really that helpful, but maybe it is to some of you. Maybe it is. To me, this reading is it's challenging, not because it's hard to read, but it's even hard for me as a Cancerian okay, you don't have to let this person go. You don't. But you do have to be authentic with them. You do. Set healthy boundaries comes up. And a rebirth is assured, is next. And you see clearly now is next. And I could keep going and going and going. But what this is telling me, Scorpio, is that you gotta be you. And that means really, really whatever it means. Whatever it means for this other person in your life. And I don't think it's going to be you disconnecting from them. But in other words, if this were a relationship, you would be coming to the end of it. Not because you're going to them and saying, I have another person, I found another person. But because it's like you finally found you, and you realizing that this situation is not what you want. It's not. And I almost feel like this amazing weight lift off me when I say that out loud. Just this realization of, this is not where I'm supposed to be. And I'm going to say it out loud. I'm going to say it out loud. I need to say it out loud. And it's not going to be harsh and it's not going to be mean, but it is going to be liberating for you. And once you do that, Scorpio, you'll be amazed at how quickly your life takes off. There is just this unsettled obligation that you have now that you're not being honest with. And if this were a relationship, the conversation would be like, I do love you, but I am no longer in love with you. And to be totally honest with you, I'm not sure that I ever was. And it kills me for saying that, because you're awesome. You are. But there's something missing. For me, there's something missing. And so tell me, what you want, except for this to keep continuing, because I need to leave. That this is my time. I have to move on. So that would be if it was a relationship. If it was a job, this is you've been looking for a while to do other things. And this is you finally spotting or seeing an opportunity to be involved in those other things. And you literally choosing that, even if it means a pay cut, you choosing those other things, you choosing that. And saying to that cushy job, I loved working for you guys. I would love to get together to dinner with you for in a week from now. But this is where I have to go. This is where I have to head. This is a deceptively difficult week, Scorpio, because nothing horrible is happening. Nothing catastrophic is coming down around you. There's nothing. I'm looking at this angel card right here. It says, your angels will only give you challenges that you are capable of handling. So any challenge this week is going to be topical. It's going to be something. And then right underneath, this is what it says. It seems impossible. What seems impossible is possible. Believe. How much more do you want? Like right underneath this card, you are capable of handling anything that's put forth to you this week. What seems impossible is possible, believe. I'm going to head over to Vimeo. If you guys want to follow, please do come over. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth with tarot with this. I feel like it's a really easy answer, but it's not easy to execute, right? Because of this emotional connection, this sense of loyalty in you. And I get it. I understand it. Okay. I'm going to head over to Vimeo. Please, guys, do check in. Leave the comments below. I will see you next week, definitely. If I don't see you over on Vimeo, I'd like to know how this is panning out. And honestly, I would understand if you didn't just make the move this week. This is something that I feel is so emotional for you. It's going to take you a little time to get to the place where you're being honest with yourself and settling in it and just, and now I know what I have to do type of thing. It may take a little while. I don't think this is going to be a very easy conclusion. But once it is concluded, there is this whole new life for you. So you can keep that in faith. And like as a message from the energy around, it's just, this isn't an easy situation. So I don't want to push you into making a move that you're still, if you can't say the words yet, then don't say any words at all right now. Just as long as you're having a conversation with yourself this week and being honest with you and being honest with what's really going on, that's the first step and that's the first step to the process of preparing yourself. Bye, guys.